Hey, darling, if I ask you this question, how do you think alt seasons start? If I ask you that question, how do you think alt seasons start? I bet if I gave you half an hour to think about it, look through the charts, and basically try to find the patterns, you will come to this natural, logical conclusion, which is alt seasons start by retailers first making money in a new thing. Retailers. So whatever the retailers choose to get excited about, that's how alt season starts. Now, they only get excited if they make money. And they only make money if the coin prices are going up. Or there's like an enormous amount of yield, which was DeFi. They got to make money. So you know this in your heart, in your loins, in your ovaries. You're like, oh, wow. I get it now. Alt seasons always start by retail making money. It's got nothing to do with the VCs, nothing to do with the institutions, nothing to do with the big whales, nothing. It starts by retail making money. Okay, let me ask you this question now. Today, in the current market environment, where is retail making money? I'm going to play some pump music for you because you know the answer. Meme coins. That's where retail is making money. Sure, it's not every retail, but you know they're the only things that go up. So now I want to ask you this. Why do you think most people have a hard time connecting the dot here? There's a dot over here and there's a dot over here. Why can't they connect that dot together? Well, it could just be their bias to the whole game. Most people in crypto today, they are from last cycles. Most of my audience, when I speak to most of you, you all bought at the top of 2021. And 2021 and 2020 people, we are the DeFi school, the DeFi period, all right? Now, I came in crypto before that, but I was not exposed to the altcoin mania of 2017. I came in crypto in the bear market. So all I had was Bitcoin and I thought, everything goes to zero. And then when I finally learned about altcoins, I needed to get excited about something. And then 2020, when I was like, I've on Tech Uniswap. Wow. DeFi. So I learned, I was a DeFi kid. Yeah, the yield and the money printing and all these. You're a DeFi kid too. We've graduated, friends. We've graduated, okay? You ever see that Steve Buscemi meme? Hello there, fellow children. This one. Hello there, fellow kids. Hello, how do you do? Yes, that's us. We are the DeFi kids, friends. If you have this mindset, that's literally you now. Like, yes, I'm totally in crypto. So if you never graduate from that mindset, you're always going to be stuck there, and then you are going to underperform in this cycle, just like how XRP, EOS, Litecoin, and many other coins of 2017 era, they underperformed in 2021. They saw DeFi appear and they threw it away. They saw dog coins appear, threw it away. They saw gaming, didn't get bothered by it. They saw DeFi 2.0. They definitely get bothered by that. They're like, it's definitely a Ponzi now. They saw all of these things. They saw NFTs, definitely not touching them. Okay? So I'm just showing you, if you have a boomer mindset, you're not going to make it. Clearly, you're not going to make it. So that's why I'm here to help you. I'm here to guide you as your friend with very, very sharp elbows, a straight posture, a squeaky chair, and fluffy slippers. Just here to tell you, if you don't adapt mentally, you don't have that winning mindset in your heart, okay? Your corazon. If you don't achieve it, friends, you got to really, really get over that obstacle, man. By the way, most of you have. Most of you have. So I'm just showing you, you have a competitive edge here. You do have a competitive edge. And it starts with your mindset. It really does. Most people, they're still stuck in that mindset. Well, DeFi and yield and all this stuff, that's utility. That's utility. Now, you know this, friends, in your heart. Where are we retail making money? They are in meme coins. Okay. Why do you think it's a good idea to buy $800 million VC tech coins, $2 billion VC tech coins, 8 billion fully diluted VC tech coins? Why do you think it's a good idea? Well, you go, I don't think it's a good idea. I know, friends, I know, but I'm just telling you, you and I, we are not thinking like 99% of the crypto industry. You know, they're starting to warm up to it. You know, it's a tug of war, friends. Okay. The retailers and the meme coiners are here. And then on the other end are the VCs. And I can promise you one thing. You go back to every single bubble, every single boom and all these, it starts with retail making money. Retail is the spear. Why? Because retail don't think. Because retail's price action in the market, friends. Retail don't know what a limit order is. They are going off emotions. They want to get in and they want to get in now. Friends, I've even done this anecdotally. So I've had friends where, like, always people DMing me. They're like, hey, man, what do you think about this coin? I'm like, oh, well, you know. They're like, how high can it really go in the bull market? I'm like, I don't know. Maybe, hopefully like a 50x, 100x from here, like everything else. And they're like, okay, cool. So I can just buy in now, right? And I'm looking at the chart. I'm like, look, you could bid it down, you know, like 30% lower. But if it goes up at 2x, you can't get in. All right. Now, in a bull mode, just me saying if it goes up at 2x and you can't ever get in again, that gives them fear. And they're like, screw this limit order. I'm whacking market now. Whack. And they just buy in. They hit the offer. Okay. In a bear market, though, they don't even put the bid in. They're like, oh, you can get a much cheaper price. And when it gets there, they'll pull it. They're like, I don't want it. It's funny. It's just funny, man. Fear. It's all about the fear. It's all about the fear, friends. Fear of missing out. It's a word, first F word in FOMO. Like think this about this. It'll go up at 2x and it will never let you in. And then it'll go up 3x, 4x, 5x. Now you're begging just to get in. Then it's up at 10x. That's what happens in a bull market, man. You can't stop it. That's people's emotions. But that's retail, friends. That's what you want. Retail mindset. It's the spear, man. And, you know, it works in the real world, friends. How did Facebook get popular? Did it get popular by getting like 17 nerds to like do some complex math calculations and message each other on the internet? No. It got popular because retail had success using it. College kids were using it to meet up with girls and bang them. That's how it started. See, retail was winning. Social media, Google. People could finally understand why you got to have 1, 3, or 5 ice cubes. They could finally get the answer. They're talking to God, pretty much. That's what Google's like. Retail have to win. What about Apple? Right? Steve Apple made Apple company. Now there's Tim Apple, CEO. But Apple, friends, it looks sleek and cool. Retail wins. Like, I want to feel like I'm connecting to the future. You got to touch their heart and their soul. The consumer, the American consumer, one of the most powerful machines of the world. All right. Same thing in crypto, friends. It's literally the same thing. So what? That's why, right, you know it. You know it. So if I ask you, remember, friends, if I ask you each question individually, okay, how does every alt season start? You go, okay, retail have to make money. And I go, all right, what are retail doing today? I don't know. Buying meme coins? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Now, here's the thing. A lot of people then also say retail aren't here. Okay. I want to ask you this, though. Do you think retail are going to come in and listen to a bunch of VCs trying to shill a $3 billion market cap coin about some layer 2 governance token that no one gives a shit about? Do you think retail is going to get excited about that? Remember, friends, retail, They only get excited when they make money. The coin chart has to go up. They have to fly. The only things that fly, cheap prices. For the most part. Cheap prices. Or you have to hand out a lot of yield to them. But people are really sick and tired of that yield thing because they know they all end in zero. So they've moved on. They've graduated from that yield. That's us, right? That's us. We're the 2020 school kids. We graduated, you know? How do you do, fellow yield hunters? And the yield game's a bunch of bullshit. Because you're not around long enough to see the yield. We shouldn't even quote the yield as a yearly rate. You should quote it as a daily rate. Yeah. A daily yield, you know, is it 0.1%? Is it 0.2? Is it 0.05? Is it 1% per day? That's huge, right? And then you're like, oh, these 1% per days never last. That's how they should quote the daily rates of these yields, not these like, oh, annualized. It's this. That's the whole trick of it. Is to tell you an annualized rate to make you think of like, wow, in a year I'll have this. That's how Time Wonderland and Olympus DAO trapped a lot of people, by the way. A lot of people got unfortunately hurt by that because they were thinking, oh, wow, I got 19% APY, 19,000%. Just got to hold for a year. Yeah, but in 30 days, it's down 80%. Very important because they never last. But now I'm helping you figure it out, friends. It's right here in front of us. It's literally right here in front of us. Obviously, in an ideal world, yeah, I would love your layer 2 ZK privacy technology and, you know, all these stuff to go infinite to the moon, right? I would love that. But Wall Street does not come, friends. Wall Street are here to fleece retail. That's the game. The game is to dump on the public. They can't dump on smart people. Okay? They have to dump on what they call dummies. Now, here's the thing. We know we're dumb. Oh, you better believe I just got a peanut brain rolling around in here. Just one peanut with 2 salt crystals if I'm lucky, jumping around on a trampoline. It echoes in there. There's nothing else in there. But something changed. People just finally realized, you know what? We just want to be like early. We want to be like really early. We just want a bull market speculation vehicle. We don't want to change the world. We didn't care about that because we're all dead in a bear market anyway. So that type of mentality, that spirit in everyone, it has price action in the market, friends. It's people's choices. They're choosing stuff that motivates them. And by the way, you know, I've done this myself personally. Go to some meme coins, friends. They make me laugh. Some things make me laugh. Some things make me like cry. Some things I'm like, well, you know, this, I could see the future of this. I could just see it. And it's just a meme coin, man. Just a phrase in our head. See what I mean? And you know this celebrity, but you already know, yeah, you're dumping. I haven't heard of you for like 13 years. You're totally dumping on me. See, you can infer these. And people go to what they know, what they like, what they can relate to. Gives you an edge, by the way, as well. That's why we do that. So you're now understanding the game. We have to go to where retail is making money. But, you know, as with everything in life, all good things do come to an end eventually. And yeah, that's the tragedy of the commons and the masses is pretty much retail make money, they get excited, it snowballs, and then it eventually hits a point that goes too far. The bubble goes too big. And obviously, we're trying to be somewhere where we can identify, oh, it's getting silly now. But yeah, man, if you go back to 2023 last year, there were some like mini bubbles, you know, Shibarium, Telegram trading bots, Gamble Firecoins, some little like mini seasons where they did not go for like, you know, months and months. They only went for like a week, 1 or 2 weeks. That's all they could really last. Or sometimes a day. Those hamster racing coins. Hamster racing did 300x in a week. Man, the team just dumped. They got their $1 million, just ran out. Right? So it's hamster racing as well. Do you remember that, friends? So, you know, it's not all like perfect. Like, oh, I just got to get in with retail, make money. Yeah, there's a timer on this. There's a timer on it. That's why it's really hard to be in early. But that's why but think about it. You increase your odds of success if you can think like a retail. And by the way, friends, you know, when I say retail, you know, there are VC funds. They will buy retailer coins. They are retail as well because it starts with the really poor person making money, retail, like getting excited, and then the clips get bigger and bigger. and people start getting in more, and then the thing's now so big to move, like Dog with Hat and Peppy, you will now have funds using them as like beta, like sensitive exposure to get exposure over Ethereum, maybe 4 meme coins for the cycle. They're putting in like, $1 million clips, 500K clips or 300K clips. They would never have touched it at when it was cheap to buy in, never. You see, now we're getting them in. So that's pretty much what it comes down to. All starts with retail making money. Don't ever forget that. Like, subscribe, red button, or catch you in the next one.